Welcome to my Team Unicorn Q&A session in association with DartsNutz Forum, and today I've got alongside me Kyle Anderson. Thanks for joining me, Kyle.
Cheers, mate.
First question is Darren from Middlesbrough, and he's asking, which was your favourite 9 darter and why?
First of all, thanks, Darren, for the question, mate. I'll say my favourite 9 darter would have been against Bo. Back home, we played in a tournament, and it was actually to win the match. So after the match, there were some tears after that, and Bo called me all the names under the sun, didn't speak to me for the night, but you get that when you play, brother, don't you?
Quite, yeah. Okay, cool. Second question is Edgar. He's from the DartsNutz Forum, and he's asking, how do you mentally and physically prepare yourself for a big tournament?
Again, cheers, Edgar, for the question, mate. In relation to all the big tournaments I play in, I just take it as usual. Yeah, if you prepare differently, you get different results. So no, it's just you play how you do at home. It's the same. Listen to some music before I go out.
Just generally relax.
Usually just some hip hop music, just to get in the mood of something, and then get out on there and start playing, and just feel the same.
Okay, great. The next question is John from Maine in the USA, and he says, when you go out to a restaurant or shopping at a large store, how recognised are you, and do you get people asking for autographs and pictures?
Again, John, cheers for the question, buddy. It's funny you say that. The first week I got here, me, the missus and my boy went to the McDonald's of all places to have a lunch, and one guy stopped me in front of the bin and said, "Are you Kyle Anderson?" in a quiet voice, and I didn't know what to expect. He just jumped in front, and I thought he was just trying to get in front of me and say something, but it was he asked if I was Kyle Anderson, and I got quite startled and I nearly pushed him. But no, not since that have I really got any people acknowledge me in town. At dart events you get it,
yeah,
when you go through, but not really in town. No, I like staying to myself and just dressing up so I'm not approachable.
Okay, the next one's Hema from the DartsNutz Forum, and he says, where do you realistically see yourself in 5 years?
Again, Hemo, cheers for the question, buddy. Realistically in 5 years, hopefully you want to be maintaining a top 32 position, maybe even top 20. Let's just hope we can get there and keep it stabilised at that thing and make some money. Okay,
great. And the next question is Larry from Florida in the USA. What is your typical darting practice day?
Cheers for your question, Larry. Typical practicing day would be probably about 1.5 to 2 hours a day, in spurts, not all in one action. So probably about half an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes here and there, and it's just throwing at the board. I don't practice doubles or anything like that. Yeah, I did last year do about 3 or 4 hours a day, but then results didn't come in, so I went back to what I used to do, and it's starting to show some
results are going well this year. Okay, the final question is Greg from Preston. Having played all over the world in many venues, how do you find playing on the big stage compared to the floor events?
Greg, cheers for your question, buddy. In relation to playing on venues, it's the same really. Well, now it is. When I was back home playing in Australia, you never got no stage events, you never got anything like that. We just played out of pubs and boards on the wall. But here, it's different. Once playing on the floor events here, it feels like it's all a controlled environment. So you know what it's like to play, and I'll say it's more nervy when you're playing on the floor because it's that quiet and everyone can hear, and it's just too quiet in instance. Like when you do something and you don't like the quietness, that's what the Pro Tour gives. But on the stage, it's just another level. Your first couple of darts, usually you just pump with adrenaline. That's probably why you see a couple of guys throw bad scores in the first couple of legs. But as soon as you get past that, it's just like another game. It's just like being at home.
And I know playing on the TV stage, that's certainly something you want more of going forward.
Well, it's it. You come across with the intention of making TV events, and at the moment I'm close to making match play, so let's hope I can get onto the match play and actually make some more events. It's all right playing 2 or 3 events in a year, but you want to get onto most of the events and actually go on TV and just show what you can do.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining me on my latest Team Unicorn Q&A session with Kyle Anderson.
Thank you.